Day 2.
Day 2. How are you feeling after yesterday?
I feel great after 9 hours sleep.
Yes. Deep sleep as well. The ultimate blackout blind.
Ultimate blackout blind here. Parry. Might be better. My foot feels great actually. Oh, I can take a
Got you on that growth hormone too. The Herky got you.
Team America on steroids. No, I actually feel great. I can take a almost full step.
Oh.
Almost. Ah! That's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's actually okay. That's pretty nice. Maybe that massive pizza. But Dara, why would I need Team America's growth hormone? I have my own.
Hey.
Okay. We're heading to the venue for the 102s. The Akbar Miso GigaChat Experience Train.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. I've got a better idea for footage today. I'm going to video it on my phone because I've got 12x zoom on the Samsung S24 and we'll overlay it. So everyone's worried about the IOC taking your footage down, but they only take footage down if it's not your own. So if we record footage, I think there's something going on. If one of the software nerds want to let us know, is there something specific? Is there something overlaid? Is there something inbuilt? Is there a recognition system? Because YouTube is taking down old Olympics footage if it was a clip on our YouTubes now. But the thing was always, if it was your own footage, you can post it. It's your own footage, you know. How does it know the difference?
Who knows?
We certainly don't fucking
know. It's magic.
Quad veins are almost back. Jesus Christ, look at that.
What?
Look at those legs. Fucking hell.
You know you've been attached to them for your entire life.
Allegedly. Every little nummies?
Yeah. Half a dozen pound of chocolate.
Yes. There we go. Let's go. Yes. Oh, let's go. Oh, no. With the shakies. Let's go. Jesus Christ.
You get the All Blacks t-shirt and you suddenly have a New Zealand accent.
I'm going to start surfing and cutting my enemies' heads off and eating their scalp.
Sheep farming.
I would kill some sheep this week. Hey, okay, all right, easy now.
Leave it out.
Welcome back to day 2, or the closing of day 2. We're just finished. Well, we're actually not just finished. The 102s was 6 hours ago. We were traipsing around Paris like some tourists, seeing the Tokyo Tower. We saw that Roman arch thing.
Yes.
And Les Ramblas, is it?
You're just annoying people now. Yeah.
Does Les Ramblas?
Tourist thing.
No, you know you're not on Les Ramblas is because no one sides sell me coke or weed.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Very bad. Barcelonan people, Barcelonians, Max, if you're watching, what the fuck is that about?
Give it a rest.
Give it a rest. Anyway, Paris 102's over. Look, gotta start. Friend of Sikistan, miso bombing. I am distraught.
I was genuinely, it wasn't emotional, but I was shocked in the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if your team loses a game or whatever at the end of the game, you have this kind of 60 to 80 minute window to process that something might happen, or like Munster might lose a match or Ireland might lose a match. But in that case, Miso's coming out. We're obviously massively excited to see Miso lifting. And then it looked like he jarred his elbow on the first one.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't happy with how that first one, and it looked to be, was it his right elbow? Then he came out for the second one, very similar again. Second one definitely looked closer. And then it's when you've already gone through 2 massive attempts like that at 178 kilos, he just couldn't make it happen for the third one. Very, very upsetting. Very kind of shocking.
So we saw him, we didn't get a chance to meet him yet, but he was walking down doing press stuff and getting drug tested, and we were waving, and he saw us, and we got this saddest little, I'm on the verge of tears. So obviously 3 years work down the drain. It'll be 4 years again before you can get on that Olympic stage. So it's hard when you're the Olympic champion in 96s. So honestly though, outside of that, maybe that even added to it, but that was one of the best weightlifting sessions I've watched since 2014 105 Worlds. 89s yesterday were good, but they weren't really exciting in the fact that everyone knew the outcome. The only outcome that was different was if Carlos bombed. But this beat loads of players, and Yohani Tiskensi getting in there on the silver. Akbar with bronze. Lots of misses, lots of crazy calls. We had Lesman not getting the down signal, then the jury still not overturning it, upholding the ref's decision. We were booing louder than anyone. That was bullshit. Then Giga Chad's jury intervention, he got called for a press on. Look, it was a red light. Same as Nino's yesterday, but Nino got it.
Yeah.
We were booing. I'm pretty sure I started most of the booing.
We were booing.
I was
Heavily,
front and centre booing. And then we had Jan Hack getting called, which that was definitely bullshit.
That was utter bullshit, yeah. Another friend of Sika who were really excited to see. The thing that annoys me most, right? So everyone knows the press out rule is bullshit, but nobody's complaining about that. The thing that annoys me is the inconsistency across the kind of implementation of it. We have stuff today that's being called for a press out that was nowhere near a press out. Things that are very, like if you watch back Jan Hack's no lift in super slow motion, you can see a small bit of flexion maybe, but to be honest, I think it's more movement of the shoulder. In the case of watching it back in real time or watching that in person, there is absolutely no way that there's elbow flexion there. And there's loads of sporting instances where you have to be able to see it with the human eye, and I actually think that should be how it is. It shouldn't be this super slow motion, particularly when it's a small amount of movement in the elbow like that. Like, the rule is bullshit, but the fact that they're so inconsistent with applying that rule is even worse.
So then we had that miss on the from Giga Chad, so that was technically a miss. He got red lights for it. Very surprised then Akbar came out and missed 224 and the next clean and jerk. Very, very surprising. Was not expecting that. Considering how good 219 looked. The media Yohani Tiskensi smashing those weights, and I genuinely thought after he did the second clean and jerk, I was like, he should go 230. We were like, this is definitely worth a shot for gold. Long story short, we had Giga Chad win by 2 kilos. 233. Was it there in that day? To be honest, I don't think it was. Looking at his first clean and jerk at 220, we were like, he's not as sharp today in the clean and jerk. His snatch hasn't improved. I don't think there was a whole lot more than 186 there, to be honest. We saw that 185, I think, was it last year at the Asians. So, you know, he did what he needs to win. Similar to Carlos. Obviously, we saw that extra kilo for Carlos, but very similar performances, which there's nothing wrong about. One thing I would like to say, I don't like to see the comparisons. Be like, Carlos could have medalled. Like,
completely different.
Like, leave them. Yeah. Just let the 102s be. It's a tough class. They competed hard. The environment is different. Nobody knew what anyone was going to clean and jerk. It's not. I think it's kind of demeaning a little bit to be like, yeah, Carlos could have medals. It's like, let them have their moments. I've seen comments in loads of places and stuff. And look, you're entitled to do what you think, and that's an open forum, and that's fine. But I would say just think about those athletes. Like, if, you know, Shi Jiang was talking about reading the comments, and he said he felt a lot better in a little interview with Squat Jerk journalists, saying he read all the comments and stuff, and he felt actually a lot better because he was like, this is nice to people talking about. So just be conscious. It's the biggest moment of the athletes' lives, and being like, oh, the athlete below could have won. You know, it's not great. So do try and humanize the athletes in that profession. It's not a major thing. You know, we're not telling you what to do or comment it if you want, but just think about it, because it's, you know, you'd just be making a flippant comment, but they worked hard for this, so let them have their moment. The Olympics don't come around too often.
No, a kind of standout point from the class, I think, when we look at the medals and the end of results, like Akbar won silver on an opener in his clean and jerk.
That's very true.
You know, he looked very, very good on that opener as well. We were both saying it in the hall. He looked dominant on the opener. It looked like the best clean and jerk of the day is what I'd consider it to be. And then for him not to make the other two was a bit shocking. Like, I think Akbar could definitely have ran away with that very easily. He got silver by 2 kilos. I think he could have really stretched out with the clean and jerk. I think, to be honest, the cut is just had a bit more of an effect on him than anyone else, obviously. Nobody else was cutting from super. Johanny was immaculately powerful. He was a really standout. Like when you see the lifts in person, you've heard us talk about watching Gabriel and Clarence lifting in person, how incredibly impressive that is, how different it is. But Johanny was one of those experiences today where he's big and strong. The barbell's moving very, very fast. You'll see him catching those bars nice and high. He moves his feet a lot. He's very, very dynamic. Definitely he could have been in with a shot of that silver or the gold as well.
So there's a couple of what ifs. What if Miso had snatched well? Certainly would have been in great shape for clean and jerking. And he had, 220 in the training hall. Looked really good. So it would have been very interesting. What if Johanny had opened a bit heavier? I think what killed him on the 228 attempt was that it was just too big a jump, and he probably wasn't even expecting to attempt it this session. Then what if Akbar had made that 189? So there's a lot of very interesting calls there that could have changed it either way. Like I say, with the 89s, Carlos was kind of running away with it, but this session was so interesting because there was a lot of opportunities for people to get in there. And to be honest, Johanny was barely on my radar, because when he showed up in Tokyo, he was not same as the 96, 180, 220 lifter in the Europeans. There's probably reasons for that, and you can guess the inferred reasons. We don't need to talk about those right now. But I was expecting similar from him in this Olympics, but he showed up in shape. So there was a lot of what ifs. It was a great session, very dynamic back and forth. And I hope you enjoyed the lifts. We've got to get going for the supers. We'll do another vlog for that. Woo. Oh shit, is it 7:15?
Sure is.
Right, we better get going. And very excited to see that. Possibly Lash's last big comp, so just shut the fuck up there and say goodbye.
Goodbye, thanks very much for watching.
Thanks very much.
All of you.
Leave a comment, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you.